What's going on, everyone? So we got a nice little day on Draftkings. I feel like it's been a while since I've done technical analysis on some of these smaller names in quite some time, just because, due to the fact that a lot of these names, they haven't really been doing anything. They've been, just kind of holding the bottom of their ranges. But Draftkings, has been holding up exceptionally well. Now we're coming off the most recent highs. Okay, if we go all the way back here to the 17th of February, $21.62, and then we kind of pulled right back into this 50-day moving average. But the reason why I'm making a video on Draftkings today is if you look at this green engulfing hammer, our green engulfing candle that we have here, up 6.5%, $1 on the day, closing or coming into the close at around $18.80. A little bit bullish, right? So as long as we continue to hold the 5 and 10-day moving average and we stay trading over the 50-day moving average, this is a just sit and hold for better days on Draftkings. Now, the entire plan on Draftkings kind of goes out the window if we, suddenly lose the 50-day moving average. And as of right now, that would be a price of around $17.34. So you can see before today, we were kind of just treading and holding this 50-day moving average. And now we've got this breakout here. So what I would like to see this week is some continuation and follow through above today's highs. The next price target that I have on Draftkings is $19 and about a quarter. So $19.25 would be the next area I'm looking for. Again, in order for us to really start to stretch out over 20, we're going to need to get a close over $19.19. Let's call it $20. As soon as we can close over on Draftkings on the daily time frame above $20, we've got some room to kind of play with. If we quickly kind of look at the weekly time frame, another reason why I kind of want to point this out, look at the weekly time frame, guys. We've held this 10 SMA on the weekly time frame 2 weeks back to back, including this week, and now we've got this hammer candle kind of popping up here. If we can just start to get above $19 here on Draftkings, does have room to stretch into 21. I would definitely play it through the lows, use $17 as your stop, play it into $20 to $21 on Draftkings. Again, as soon as we take out this double top here, we start to get over 21.67, 23 and 26 would be the next price targets. But you can see this old trend line that I had drawn here on a weekly time frame going all the way back to the beginning of the year. I was really drawing this trend line because one touch rejected, one touch rejected, one touch rejected, one touch rejected, and finally once we closed over on the 23rd of January, we got that closed right at the 50 SMA on the 1 week time frame, and then we've absolutely exploded. So Draftkings right now, I know some of you guys are underwater, some of you guys maybe have averaged down, some of you guys are maybe looking to get into the stock. It's just a hold, okay? Just continue to hold. Nothing looks, crazy. Nothing looks like we're going back down to $10 or anything. This is just have to sit patiently and wait, right? If you're a shorter term time frame trader and you're looking to kind of trade a smaller stock and you want to trade this on a day in and day out basis, what you really need to do, look at these beautiful green candles here on the 1 hour time frame. You need a pullback. So the first pullback spot will be around 1850, but personally, I like the 1825. If we do get back into 1825, I'd like to try to bounce Draftkings off 1825 and then play it back up towards the highs of around 1819. But Draftkings is absolutely pushing right now, folks, $18.84. So congratulations. What we got here, a little bit of news. They launched horse betting in 12 states. So that's probably why we've got such a pop today, right? Draftkings launches horse app, Draftkings horse rating, blah, 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 blah. Right, so that's why we're popping here. Draftkings NFT investor advisory filing deadline. Okay, CEO pay soars as company loses money. So it is what it is, right? So this right here, this news is what's taking us up today. It's getting that horse racing app launched in 12 states. So they look pretty good. Company's going to look great, over the next couple of years. This is not really like a company where you're going to get rich quick, like it's 2020 all over again. Give it time, right? Give it time. This stock has a lot of potential. This company has a lot of potential. The reason why I say that is because they're spending so much money on advertising and market share. Everywhere you look, at least for me here in California, and we are not even legalized yet, but in California, every time I'm watching, any type of sporting event, an MMA, UFC event, anything that I see, it's Draftkings. I mean, I even get Draftkings commercials out here in California. So they are really paying for that market share, which is going to help the company in the long run. I understand that for some of you, fundamental investors, you don't really like to see that because of the, how much cash they're actually burning as opposed to, what's going towards that bottom line. But again, think of it for a long term. This is not something where you're going to get rich quick in a year, right? Like I said, we're not in 2020. Those days are long behind us. Will we ever get back to those days? It's, I don't know, right? Your guess is as good as mine. But, if you plan on holding 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I think DraftKings is definitely a great company to be in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a day trader. I trade futures. I trade options. I just love looking at technical analysis. I love looking at charts, and I love passing along my due diligence to you guys so you guys can make your own educated trades and whatever you guys want to do with the information. But again, I'll see you guys all in the next video. If you guys are interested in learning how to trade stocks and options or futures, and you're looking to get funded, or maybe you're just looking to join the community, make sure to visit evolutiontraders.com, and I'll see you guys on the inside.